Hiya, come on in, get cozy. Hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. I hope everyone's having a lovely weekend, lovely Saturday. I love the weekends, mate. I said I was going to have a day of rest today. I said, so I'll have to be Jewish. Is it the Saturday, the Sabbath day? Yeah. I don't know why it's Sunday everywhere else. And it's not even anymore because the people just carry on anyway, trading as they do. But this reading, I thought I'm going to do something just a bit different. It's like spirit. I've got the spirit song deck, spirit animal deck. I've got the Free Trees Tarot. Another spirit animal. I've got the Earth and Bone Oracle. So there must be, spirit must want us a message because yesterday, honestly, I was like sat in the car and I was just like chilling on my own little party, but then I noticed I was surrounded by birds. It was like the seagulls were up on one building. I seen the pigeons there to my left, but then I seen a robin redbreast. And it flew down. There's interference again. It flew down and I'm like, a robin? Yeah, at this time. But I have seen robins late in the year. We had robins in my garden. But yeah, I've seen this little robin and I know what it's a sign. And then as I took a picture, though, it doesn't look like a robin. Its chest looks white, but it was a robin redbreast. And you know, what was even more crazy, that it flew and it literally like skimmed across the car window and then it didn't look poo. And I'm like, because my daughter got back in the car, she went to the bed, she on the window, I went, oh, it was that robin. Got a challenge and growth here. But yeah, I love nature. But I was talking to some girls and all I were talking about were birds. I said, I bet I sound like a crazy bird lady. That was funny though. And I actually had a conversation yesterday with a deaf person, even though I completely forgot all the sign language that I'd learned during lockdown. The only thing I knew was like, thank you. But then I realised that I could have told him my name. I know my name in sign language. But I found out he supports Liverpool. And I found out that he was born in this place. So, you know, you see, justice. I just turned the top card over and it's justice. Spirit. I just love when anyone gets justice, I'm celebrating, I'm rejoicing. I think it's wonderful, you know. It's just, you know, it's because why wouldn't you? You know, dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, heavenly angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakra from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. Oh, it says the magician, willpower and creation. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all innate negative or evil interference, and we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what it is they need to see right now. Thank you, I love you. Page of Shells, which is like Page of Cups, it says intuition and inspiration. And we've got the Ace of Feathers, which is the Ace of Swords, mental clarity, foundation, and passion and creativity. So intuition, inspiration, so I feel like it's someone's inner knowing of what they're meant to do. What is their passion, what are they good at, what they're good at creating. And this is about building a foundation with mental clarity. It's having a clear mind about how to be, you know, build this foundation, what this inspiration is, what this passion is that somebody's creating. We've got perspective and self-empowerment here. So yeah, it is about perspective as well, because, you know, seeing things, how you see things. People don't see, you know, even though we can be looking at the same thing, two people are seeing something completely different. Ten of Feathers, so this is like the Ten of Swords, but this is recovery and transformation. So something is, you know, transforming after you had to recover from something. Yeah, we've got love here. It's choice and trust. So, and 9 of Acorns, power and perseverance. This is like the 9 and 1. So it's like, yeah, so you just, even though you got in battle, like, you know, people you could have even been to war, but, you know, people who've been through domestic abuse end up with PTSD, like those who have been in war. It's so traumatizing. You know, there's so a lot of things that traumatize. Some things that could traumatize one person might not affect another. So it's all but that's perspective as well. You know, just because somebody's experienced, they could have gone through the same thing, but it's about perspective. You know, people have different outlooks on it. Some people, you know, can handle it. Some people can't. And they say that, you know, spirit only gives us what we can handle. But I think we can, as humans, we can handle quite a lot. That came out in reverse. This is the Ace of Cups. Happiness and abundance. Why did it come out in reverse, Spirit? I don't know. I don't know if I'm taking it in reverse or just keep it there, because it's like, really? This is because the Ace of Cups in reverse is someone who's not, it's like the cup's empty. But yeah, it says happiness and abundance, but in the reverse, we've got 10 of crystals here, which is 10 of pentacles, stability and attainment. So, yeah, I don't feel we've got responsibility and dedication. And I feel like if someone's got, you know, you have to be responsible. If you're responsible with a little, you'll be responsible with a lot. Do you know what I mean? If someone's irresponsible with a small amount, like, you know, like it's with the 10 of pentacles and that, I feel like could be irresponsible. Oh, we've got the traveller here. This is a new beginning. I feel that because that came out in reverse. You see, now I know how to take it, because that there's the Fool, you see. So this is the beginning. So this was in the past. This is happiness and abundance. This was like lack. Um, even love, self-love. It's like this is someone who's, you know, before healing. Ace of Cups. It's like really being depleted, like, being at the bottom. And this is a new beginning. This is a start again. This is like starting over. And it's from a lack of this. I mean, the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's, you know, it is a lack of. I've got the King of Acorns. Acorns represent wands. Feathers represent swords. Shells represent cups. And crystals represent pentacles in this deck. So I feel like somebody was in lack. It could have been even lack of love for themselves. You know, sometimes I was thinking about it this morning, like, because there's a kid, or whatever, this kid, and it was a spoiled kid. Like, the parents gave into its every whim, and this kid grew up to just think that he can have whatever he wants, and very threatening and violent as well. And he ended up unaliving his girlfriend, and she was so beautiful, yeah. But I feel like, you know, it was the way that this kid was brought up. Like, he was so spoiled. Like, he was like a Damien child. No, he was. He was like a kid. That's how they described him. But yeah, it's like some people just don't out. It's how the kids are brought up. It really is, because kids do not do what you tell them to. They do what you do. They don't do what you say. The copiers, the mimic. That's how they learn things. If you have a child and you just left it to its own devices, it won't speak. It won't have any skills. It will just sit there and be nothing. Everything is taught. I don't know why I'm talking about that. There's something, yeah, something that could be from somebody, you know, be it from being a child, you know. It's like, yeah, that generational curse. I was thinking that as well. You know, like, if you don't break that pattern, like, my nana used to smoke. I don't know if her mum used to smoke. She might have done. But my nana smoked. And then my mum smoked. Then I smoked. Then my daughter smoked. And I thought, the chain has got to break. You know what I mean? But that's just for one instance, you know. And I know someone who, they had a daughter at 15. And then their daughter then that daughter had a kid at 15. Then that daughter had a kid at 15. It was that's like it's not like a curse, but do you know what I mean? Because obviously kids are not. But I'm just saying, it's like a pattern that comes through families until someone decides to break that chain, to break that pattern, to break that mold, and say, no, this is not how it's going to be. We've got 3 of acorns and 6 of shells. So the 6 of shells are the 6 of cups, which is representing past energy. The 3 of acorns is foresight and exploration. So this is like looking beyond the past energy. For having foresight, it's exploring as well. It's having the foresight to be able to explore beyond this past energy. This is what this is. The Ace of Shells in reverse and the Traveller, the Fool. It's like, yeah, somebody has. It's like releasing like a generational curse, kind of. This is what I'm feeling, because it's from the past. So it's something in the past here that had somebody in this energy. The Ace of Cups in reverse. This is also like, you know, being a people pleaser as well. You could be, you know, the Ace of Cups can be given to everybody else, but not given to yourself. You know, a lot of children have to end up being a people pleaser because they were afraid that, you know, because of the trauma that has happened, would be afraid of upsetting people and, you know, causing. Because the last thing that somebody who's been through trauma needs is more trauma or drama. And, you know, some people can know this as well, and they use it to their advantage, you know, and about the perpetrators, not the victims. We've got the hangman here, patience and perspective again. I feel like sort of seeing things, you know, yeah, this grasshopper's like upside down. It's like, you know, oh, the world looks a bit different from up here. Do you know what I mean? Like the world's, it's like it's kind of the same view, but it looks a bit different. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's looking back and seeing, it's a kind of like that thing, you know, what you went through to get to a point where you have to love yourself. You have to say, right, I'm accepting responsibility now. I know what happened to me was not my fault, but the healing is now, because that, you know, you're not going to get healing from anywhere else but yourself. Yeah, we've got the wheel, change and possibilities. So I feel like there is a change here. There's been a shift. I think somebody's like, you know, like that penny dropping kind of thing. Oh, card just dropped. 4 of feathers, sanctuary and rest. So this is like a recovery as well. You know, I really feel like it is like, you know, it's 4 of swords. So I feel like, you know, it's like these mama bears, like, you know, I just need to rest now. Because, you know, resting's good, just don't stay there forever. You know, sometimes hanging out just in the ladybird. Persistence and new possibilities, yeah. I really feel like it's like, don't give up, you know, not giving up, holding on. Wait, you know, every day is you know, like you get through one day and you get through another day, then you get through another day, and before you know it, you know, it's like the, the sun shines again. You start to feel a bit, you know, becoming to terms with things, and you're like looking back and it's like, yeah, this may have happened, you know, but if it didn't have happened, then it, you know, it's like everything had to happen for the way it did for a reason. And I know sometimes it's like, well, why did that happen to me? We can all say that. Why did it happen to me? To wake you up. We've got the Ace of Crystals and the Queen of Crystals. Manifestation and prosperity. This is it. This is a gift. This is like, you're also like, you know, look, that Ace of Cups in reverse, and we've got this Ace of Crystals here. This is like, yeah, it's almost like, even with the rest here, and we've got comfort and prosperity, I feel like this is your gift to yourself. It's like, you know, when you should finally decide to make that change of like, I am no longer going to be in a victim mentality in the Ace of Cups in reverse. I am going to start again, start afresh. You can wipe the slate clean. You know, it's like, yep, you can do something. A lot of people, you know, cut their hair, do something, change the style, change the diet, you know, just change something, and it brings in a shift. You know, once you acknowledge it, even just that acknowledgement can bring in a big shift, especially when you're honest to yourself. And this is the Ace of Crystals. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you can do this. Of course you can. It's like you were a gift. You're the gift as well. The Empress. Beauty and abundance, yeah. So, you know, and the Ace of Feathers, this is the mental clarity, the foundation. So it's like waking up to yourself. It's like this, and the Empress is, you know, like a matriarch. Like the Emperor's a patriarch. The Empress is like a matriarch of a family. You know, someone who's like, you know, it could be like a grandma, a nana, or whatever you want to be called. You know what I mean, though? It's like the flames, the torch is being passed down to somebody here. You know, you might not have no grandparents or, you know, a mother or something like that. It's like, yeah, it gives, yeah, there's some things are free of feathers here. This is a sword, this is releasing. And also, I feel like a transformation here. Even it says release and recovery. We've got recovery here. This is sanctuary and rest. So I feel like someone has to release something. You know, and we've got the Ace of Acorns again. 3 aces already. And one of the Ace of Cups was in reverse. So that is about emotions and love and, you know, self-love. And also, you know, so it could be that people-pleasing kind of energy and not pleasing yourself, just giving in because you don't want to upset people. You don't want to tip up the apple cart. That feeling of creative force and confidence. I feel like this is someone who's finally found the confidence or the will to be able to say, right, now I'm going to do something about this. And it's either getting therapy or healing yourself, getting self-help books, or just making that change, you know, and admitting that sometimes that we need help. 7 of feathers, and if I want to see that, I would have liked to see it in the reverse. So this is a two of shells here. So it says preparation, resourcefulness. 7 of feathers is like the 7 of swords, but in this deck. But this is it's like fail to prepare, prepare to fail. That's what I feel with this card, because it says preparation and resourcefulness, but it came out in reverse, and this is coming under the 6 of shells. So I feel this is in the past. This is a past energy. Yeah, if you fail, yeah, you've failed to prepare, prepare to fail. We've got passion and creativity with the Queen of Acorns, which is the Queen of Wands, and I feel that someone has got something inside you, you know, and I felt been picking it up in the readings as someone got a passion, a desire, a gift. Someone's got this. Someone's got it, but they're not prepared. They're not in. This is not being prepared for it. It's like you're not in the. It could be like in the beginning of the stages with the traveller is starting something from scratch. There's nothing wrong with that. It's never too late, and you're never too old. But this is it. You know, this could be a past energy with it. With this, it's like, you know, I do feel like it's failed to prepare, prepare to fail. That's what I felt off that card. So this is could be past energy. You know, maybe you didn't get it together. This could have been because you due to some kind of trauma here with seeing that. Yeah, there's discipline here and determination, responsibility and dedication. So I feel like this is having discipline, having the willpower, you being able to get up and, you know, could be get up every day and do what it is that you are desiring to do. It could even like healing, you know, healing. It takes a lot to put in the work. That's why a lot of people don't. And, you know, they go ambling through life and go, you know, little tornadoes because they've got all these unhealed trauma inside them rather than dealing with it. You know, it might take some time, but deal with it. dealing with it is the best gift you can give to yourself. Because otherwise, you're going to carry that curse on. It's never too late. We've got, discipline and determination. This is moving forward. I feel like rest, take it easy. But there's something here. This is responsibility and dedication. If you if you want to take something on, like it could be your own business or something like that, or a project, whatever it is, you've got to be dedicated to that responsibility. It's like what I was saying, like, if you like can do something with a little, you're able to do something with a lot. Do you know what I mean? If you can take care of a little, like even savings and stuff like that. Yeah, we've got the 5 of Acorns, which is challenge, growth. So I feel like this is, and I do feel like there is challenges. You do meet dead ends and obstacles sometimes, but if that door's closed, you've got heading down a path or whatever you're heading towards somewhere, and that door shuts, you either keep knocking or you move on to the next one. It's also like knowing when to admit defeat as well, because when I met that Jehovah's Witness and she told me she'd been knocking on the same doors for 40 years, I said, why? Why the same doors? You would look how many other doors you could have knocked on if you didn't knock on the same doors. 40 years, long time. To not be knocking on the same doors. I think I taught them, they didn't teach me. Knight of Feathers, action and focus. Yeah, this is like putting in, like the Knight of Swords. It's like you're putting things into action, It's having the discipline, the determination to putting things into action, being focused on whatever it is that you want to achieve. What you keep doing something every day. We've got the choice here, and love, trust. It's like almost like, you've got to trust in that love. We've got the gratitude with the fulfillment of 9 of Shells, which is 9 of Cups. I really feel like this is could be self-love as well. I really feel like it is. We've got open readjustment. I feel like this is somebody who's had to go through a change. Oh, you will. Responsibility, dedication, it came out. Yeah, I feel like this is being, if you're going to take someone on, you have to be prepared for that. You can't get a mega project and you're on your own. Do you know what I mean? You didn't plan for it and then it fails. There's so many people that go into business and they didn't prepare. They just think, I've got this idea, and they run with it. And they've not checked out the competition. They've not checked out, how things run. They've probably not even got, accounting. You've got so much things. It's not just simple. There's a lot of things involved if you're wanting to do something like that. You know what I mean? Because I've seen so many businesses start up and within the first year fail because they failed to prepare. And there's so much interference in this where it's like, yeah. But it's true though. You can have an idea. We've got creative force and confidence, ace of Acorns, another ace. So I do really feel like somebody has got this creativeness inside them, and they've got this willpower that they want to do something. It's creating something, a project. It could be a work, a business, something. And this is a creative force in someone, and this is having confidence as well, because the confidence will get you everywhere. Yes, it will. I've got power and perseverance. I feel like, with this is someone who's like not giving up, because sometimes a lot of people give up as well. We've got Ace of Feathers. No way, Ace of Feathers. We've got all aces are out here now. This is a mental clarity and foundation, yeah. So this is having a clear focus as well, having your mind clear. It's like not muddled up. It's like someone who can do it, even though in the past you might not have been able to. With the failing to prepare. I feel like this is someone now who has got the discipline, the determination, action, focus, responsibility, dedication, creative force with the confidence and mental clarity and foundation. So this is, setting the foundation as well, having a clear mind to be able to know that all the ins and outs of everything. You're not having a clear plan. And I've seen the Ten of Swords here, Ten of Feathers. I feel like somebody has recovered and transformed. You know, maybe putting all that energy, you know, that sacral energy as well, into creativity. We've got action and drive here with the Knight of Acorns. So I feel like, yeah, this is someone who was, it's like, yeah, this is someone who's got that, you know, what is it called? It's like that ambition. Someone who's got that ambition, that action, the drive, someone who's got that. We've got courage and commitment here, King of Crystals. This is like, yeah, somebody who's brave enough to go for it. King of Crystals, this is King of Pentacles. This is like, you know, the King of Pentacles is stable, grounded, businessman, money. This man's got money in the bank. All woman take it as it resonates. Do you know what I mean? This person. So this is someone who has got the action to be able to do something. Like, it's someone who's able to be able to go out and do something. I just think control and security. We've got energy and results, yeah. So whatever you put your mind into, with some divine wisdom here. It says divine wisdom in a spiritual path. So I feel, and it came out up here, right? So, and this is sanctuary and rest. So I feel like maybe somebody got a download here. A shaman with the Four of Feathers and the Chariot. So I feel like somebody, this is divine wisdom, spiritual power. Somebody could have got a download. Yes, the High Priestess. Of course she did. Got a download. I feel like when you're resting, you know, when you're in recovery, you've got a download. We've got a King of Shells. This is harmony and integrity. You know, Seahorse, bless. Harmony and integrity. I feel like, yeah, this is someone who has got morals and principles. We've got intuition, sacred knowledge. We've got divine wisdom, spiritual power. So I feel somebody could have got a download here. Yeah, we've got Six of Crystals, synergy, gratitude. It's like someone who's grateful, probably, you know, be thankful every single day. You know, someone who's got integrity, I feel, and recover again. I feel somebody's had to recover from something, and it was what people did to you. I feel, and it's also, I feel like someone accepting responsibility for themselves. Yeah, we've got Ten of Crystals, which is Ten of Pentacles, stability and attainment. This is like, yeah, you will it. When you put, whatever you put your energy into, you will get your results here. And it's like you will have the stability as well. And attainment means you can get it. You have it. You have, Spirit saying you have in you what you need to succeed. You've got it. You've got the mental clarity of it. You've got, you know, the brain. You've got the action. You've got the creativity. Do you know what I mean? And we've got decisions with direction here. So this is like somebody who's making up their mind. And we've got the Queen of Shells, peace and compassion. This is like another intuitive, it's someone's intuition, like caring, loving, you know, emotionally well. You know, someone who doesn't abuse. You know, people. It's like a Queen of Shells, Queen of Cups is like our King of Cups. It's like someone who's got a very, like, an emotionally well understanding. We've got discovery and enthusiasm here. So I feel like somebody's, it's a, you know, the card just looks different from these, and I really feel like this is someone in beginning something. This is like, you know, discovery and enthusiasm. We've got logic and justice as well with the King of Feathers. So something that makes sense to someone, you know, with logic as well. I really feel like it's discovering, and it's like, and being enthusiastic about it as well. It's like being passionate, being, you know, it's discovering. But we've got logic and justice, so I feel like it's something that's, you know, straight. No funny business. No funny business. We've got a Leo, even though it's a King of Swords, you know. And we've got the Ten of Shells, blessings and well-being. So I really feel like there's blessings here. You know, what it's someone coming through it and then making something of it. You know, someone like, it gives me like J.K. Rowling vibes, but I don't know if she had a bad childhood. But do you know what I mean? Though she was living in a council flat, writing them books. I look at her now. This is what I'm saying. This is what kind of vibes I'm feeling from this reading. This is someone who's making it. Page of Wands again. That's Page of Wands. That's the Page of Wands. I can even the trees there. It's like talking to the tree. It looks like the fox is talking to the tree. It's got a garland around it. So it gives me spring vibes, and we've got all the butterflies here. So this is something a transformation. Yeah, with the Fool there, look, and here's the Pentacles. This is starting again. I feel somebody's gifted here in something. We've got Ten of Cups. That's like, you know, very family orientated, loving. It could even be saving him with the Four of Pentacles, or it's like, you know, building a foundation for something here. I feel like somebody's got their eye on something, a business. You know, we've got the Eight of Swords. That's coming out of that energy. You know, this is coming out of this Ace of Girls. I feel like, yeah, boundaries, setting boundaries as well. You have to set boundaries with someone, or people, or places, or things. Yeah, Queen of Cups energy again. Someone who's very loving, very intuitive, very kind, very caring. But I feel like if you give the amount of care that to yourself, this is someone who has given, loving themselves as much as they've loved everybody else. Yeah, I feel like it's releasing this Five of Swords energy. This is, you know, I really do. It's, yeah, being, you loving yourself. Oh, oh my word, my back. We've got a King of Cups in reverse, so, you know, I feel this could be, you know, it could be, it's an emotional manipulator. And I'm seeing the Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, I'm seeing this as a partnership. Yeah, you could have lived with this person with the Four of Wands. It could have been a marriage. Yeah, there's an Emperor here. Yeah, this is someone who wants to be in control. So, but with the King of Cups in reverse, so this is, yeah, could be a father figure, could be a father, could be a stepfather. Any, you know, someone in that kind of role, could be a boss. But I'm getting this wasn't good. I really don't. I feel like with this coming out, the first card coming out in reverse, this is what you have to heal from. Yeah, it was a Two of Cups. It was a relationship. Yeah, look at that, the moon, things he'd done in the dark. It's like, who knows what goes on behind closed doors. And Knight of Wands, I really feel this person could have been a cheated. You've been creeping and telling me lies. You've been looking at night. That song, that's why that song just come to me. Yeah, so this person could have been creeping and cheating. We've got the Knight of Pentacles with the sun. It's like, yeah, slow and steady. And we've got the sun here. So something could have took a long time to come out, like, but you know, the sun shines. I said the sun always shines. So this could have been a long relationship. You could have been with this person for a long time before you actually saw the light. I think you did see the light. You've seen the light. You walked away with the Eight of Cups. This is like not bringing this past energy into your future. Yeah, Two of Swords. It's like, too blind to see what you were doing. I feel like Queen of Pentacles here, very motherly energy. You could have 2 kids here. 3 kids, sorry, there's 3 babies there. You know, I feel like this is someone, you know, very, you know, family orientated. I feel like home life could not have been that good for someone in the past. It might have been your home life, your childhood home, or it could have been a relationship. Yeah, we've got the High Priestess and the Five of Swords came out in reverse. And the page has gone past going, eh, 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 eh. Oh, and it's got a strength here as well. I feel like this was, you know, there was a lot. Yeah, we've got the bit of introspection. I feel like somebody going, you know, realising finally realise it's like, you know, it's like, look, when that saying is love is blind, it's something I'm getting like that. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe off this. I really feel like this decision, when you see in the light, I feel like eventually when you actually woke up and you see in the light here with the sun, you had to make this decision. This is a Two of Swords, is having to make a conscious decision, even though you might not see what's in front of you. And this is like to releasing the past. With the Five of Swords in reverses is like, you know, not letting old wounds affect you now. It's like healing the wounds, you know. Sometimes you have to open them up to clean them, you know, before you can put on a clean bandage, you know. I really feel this is what this is. You know, with the High Priestess here, I feel like someone's intuition is not just knows. It's like your higher self. Your higher self just knew something. I've got a Queen of Pentacles with Nine of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this is someone. A Queen of Pentacles is someone, you know, a wife with kids, grounded woman. Business could even be business woman. Yeah, this is someone. This is your potential, or this is what, you know. Somebody could have seen it in you as well, but this has dragged you down with the Nine of Wands here. Somebody being, you know, going through it. So this is a Ten of Pentacles gives me, you know, family, but there's an abundance here. It's like, you know, this road that somebody's been on, you know, even though it was hard, it was tough. It's like, yeah, when the going gets tough, get ready to go. It's like, this is what I feel like. I feel like the going was so hard, so tough that you had to make this decision to release this past with the Five of Swords and Revenge. You had to release it. It's opening all wounds to clean them and then releasing it. You know, this is someone who has a lot of potential with the Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like this is where you was. I feel like you was in a mental entrapment. You know, I feel like, yeah, we've got the Hierophant here. It's like, you know, seeing all the bigger picture. You know, this could be, you could even be like in that energy. You could be, have a, you know, a big job on earth. That I kind of picked that up as well. Because we've got the Ten of Pentacles here, which is like abundance, empire kind of stuff. It's like, yeah, you might have gone through this, yeah, but you're very stable, you're very grounded. Could even be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Take them as it resonates. I've seen the Hierophant with the Magician. This is, yeah, I feel like this is, yeah, again, I'm feeling that powerful energy. Someone's got a, you know, someone's going to be big. Going to be big. Like, you've got this vibe. The moon in reverse, it's like, you know, there's something that's not hidden. With a shaman, the shaman here, divine wisdom and the intuition, it's like, you can't hide note from you. It's like you can't hide it. It's like it's not hidden. This is, you know, the moon came out in reverse up there. Yeah, we've got the Three of Swords. Some, you know, so it was walking away. But the Three of Swords with the Eight of Cups is leaving this pain in the past. It's not bringing it into the future with you. It's like maybe you might have to open up that wound to heal it, put some iodine on it, wrap it up, and it's gone. You know, it's just like, yeah, have a good cry if you have to. But when you put that band-aid back on, make sure that wound is healed. You don't want it to resurface. This is someone who's making a mental decision, a clear decision. So, you know, someone who has got mental clarity, someone who I feel gets a download or has got a download while they were in rest and recovery. It's like, you know, there's only so much you can, because even when you're grieving, because, you know, relationships ending can make you go through the grieving stages. It's grief. Grief is grief. It doesn't just mean that people have gone, not, you know, they're like not on this earth anymore. Well, the meat suit's not, but the spirits are free. Spirits are free, and people are like, you know, they do go to different places. It says, yeah, in the house of the Father, there's many abodes, which, you know, there's different dimensions, there's different levels. Yeah, yeah, I don't understand different levels, different devils, or is it same devils? 6 of Wands here. I feel like somebody will be very successful. You know, even it could be very like public recognition and being in the public eye. Someone who's just like, yeah, I'm on top of the mountain looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can see. That's it. This is what I feel like somebody who's going to be on top of the mountain. This Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. We've got the King of Swords with the Empress and the Page of Wands here. You know, this is someone who wants, it's either somebody who wants a new beginning, who wants to, you know, start. It could be a do-over, or it could be new. Because we've got the King of Swords looking at this Empress. This Empress is like, you know, there's somebody, yeah, I feel like somebody's focused. I feel like this Empress is focused on this new beginning with this Page of Wands because we've got it up here. I feel like this person's like looking at, you know, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because it resonates. But this, I feel like this person's watching this Empress, and this Empress is like focusing on this new beginning here. Right. I don't know if that made sense to anyone, but I'm going to go to the Earth and Bone Oracle. Yeah, look at this. Prudence, self-assurance, integrity, and clear-mindedness. She's got the scales there. I feel like this is someone who's seeing things clearly. You know, this is, there's nothing, it's not hidden. This could, like, this is kind of gives me dark night of the soul as well, because, you know, when you're in rest and recovery, you can go through that experience. And it's not just a night. We've got success, blessings, and positivity here. So, yeah, I really feel self-evaluation, awakening, and purpose. So this is someone who was actually like, hang on, I'm actually, you know, I'm the one who's in control of my life and of what I do, how I spend my money, how I live, how I invest, how, you know, I progress, how I create. It's all in your hands. And I feel like, you know, people don't understand it. It does take one that starts, you know, and empires are created. Planning, making decisions, and taking risks, time. So I feel like somebody's like, you know, the need to getting the move on. I feel like the plan, you know, planning, even just planning, writing things down, is planning. Making decisions and taking risks. Sometimes you have to take a risk. You know, if someone's afraid to take a risk because they think they might fail, then you're not going to make it. You've got to take the risk. And if you go with someone who's got very strong intuition, so I really feel like you're not going to go wrong. You're not going to go wrong as long as you make them decisions. It's like listening to your inner voice. You know, the one that tells you good things, not bad things. We've got a conjurer, higher self, fertility, and creativity. I feel like this is like the magician to me. It's like you can do this. Your higher self, fertility. Fertility is also, you know, is your creativity. It's what you can turn things into. It's like you know, what is it when you give a woman, what is it? You give her some shopping, she makes a meal. You give her a house, she makes a home. You know, it's all that kind of energy. That's what I feel here. You know, this is someone who is able to create something. Someone who've got harmony, acceptance, and patience here. I feel like, yeah, I feel like balancing things out. Acceptance, yeah, because that's a stage of grief. What is it? Denial, grief. It's like anger, disbelief. We've got ambition, willpower, and creation. So I feel this is someone who is ambitious. I'm telling you. This is our faith. Faith as much as a mustard seed. Hope, inspiration, and rejuvenation. So this is someone who is coming out of illness and rejuvenating themselves. You know, this is someone who's been resting and recovering. You know, not just like, oh, a lot of people can say, oh, this person's lazy because they're always in bed and they're not doing much and blah, blah, blah. No, that person is actually healing. And we all heal in our own way. And as long as you're not like doing like, you know, alcohol abuse, substance abuse, anything that's going to affect you in a negative way, because, You know, this is how alcoholics are born. This is how drug addicts are born, through trauma. But this is not this is someone who's not that. I'm not feeling that from this energy. But I'm just saying I'm not feeling that at all. But having willpower, it's like, you know, because it's a willpower to succeed. It's just getting up and be disciplined as well. You know, if you want to create something, it's not just going to land in your lap unless, you know, you won the lottery or something. But you're still going to have to create something after that. You can't just get the money and then go spend it all, because what would be the point in that? You know, you've got to this is someone who can make something grow. You know what I mean? This is someone who you could give them 20 quid, yeah, and I'm not on about dealing, but this is someone who could go give them 20 quid, they could go buy some materials or whatever and create something and sell it for like double or triple, whatever. This is this kind of energy I get. Yeah, I really do. That's the energy I'm getting though. You know what I mean? This is like, yeah, create somebody who can create something, make something that other people are willing to pay for. Oh, we'll take that one because it's turned up. This is the owl. The wisdom, independent thinking, enlightenment. So somebody is what I feel like somebody is wise as an owl. You know, I feel like this is having the wisdom. Somebody has wisdom, ambition. Do you know what I mean? This and enlightenment is also, it gives me here with this shaman and the high priestess. It's like I feel like somebody got their enlightenment while they were resting, healing. You know, freedom, release, and reclaiming power. Yeah, this is someone who's reclaiming their power back. It's getting out of that cage, you know, that mental entrapment. It's like, could be an illness. Yeah, we've got success, positivity, and blessings again. I feel like, yeah, somebody coming out of something, you know, it could be like something like PTSD, it could be like depression, you know, trauma, anything like that. It's like, it all affects everybody differently. It says shelter and prudence here. A self-assured integrity, clear-mindedness, spiritual growth, accountability, and healing. Yeah, I feel like this is like you. That's what I said, didn't I? People, it wasn't you that made you that way, but it is your responsibility to get yourself right again. You know what I mean? We can stay there for the rest of your life blaming other people for how you feel, or are you gonna do something about that, how you feel, and, you know, be able. This is someone who's creating a lot. It says, Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted, number 63. You could be 63. And it says, love is all around, Nightingale Spirit. And it says, Parrot Spirit, watch your words. So maybe you might have to be careful, because especially in front of children, because they will repeat things that you've said. Parrot, that's what I was saying, but they do, because kids don't do what you say, they do what you do. Snake Spirit, time to heal. So this could be the time of healing. This could be all in the future. You know, this is like, but I feel like the past energy here was Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Beaver Spirit says laying a solid foundation. Lay a solid foundation, and then I see mouse tend to the small things. So somebody who needs to lay a foundation, but make sure you cover all aspects. You know, have a clear plan. It says use your mind wisely. You are never alone. So someone's got protection here, and we've got to sing the canary, sing your own song. No, don't copy other people. It's something unique here. Sing your own song. So you might sing. Oh, it says there's always enough. There is always enough. And magic works through you. Yeah, you might need to sing your own song and not do a cover song. Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up, so I feel things could be speeding up. We've got 31, 18, 36, 47, 36 and 2. Any of them numbers could resonate with you. It could be in your house number, your phone number, your date of birth, anything. Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. So yeah, it's like, don't you worry. The universe will provide. Don't worry about it. It says surrender now and learn from the past. So I feel like now it says sometimes life stings. Oh, I've seen a dead wasp yesterday. Slow and steady wins a race. So I feel like, yeah, don't rush. It's like, yeah, you can start it, but don't rush things. There's nothing to be rushing. Clear out the clutter. Yeah, and we've got all spirit. Let spirit be your guide. So it could be a clear out, spring intake, change it, bring a shift in energy. We've got the dragon supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. So somebody, yeah, this is someone like, yeah, has got the dignity. I see it with the Empress. The Empress has got all dignity. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It says dolphin play, swim in the happy joy of living, inhale confidence and exhale fear, dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. So yeah, somebody was taking a deep dive here. I feel that this is someone who's going within. Someone's like, yeah, having that epiphany that came out. I think was it yesterday's reading? I'm not sure. But yeah, someone who's going to have an epiphany, someone who, when they're resting as well. Could be get a dream download. Anything like that. I've just seen protection. See, you are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. So I really feel like you have everything that you need right now. It's like, this is what Spirit's saying. The idea, even just the idea, and writing it down, yeah, but play that came out. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence, exhale fear, dive into your wisdom, go with the flow. So the dolphin wanted to come out to play. Sometimes you've got to, have fun. Don't be so serious all the time. Always prepared. What did I say about being prepared? Squirrel, you are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. So this is confirmation to make that plan. Persevere. Perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountain top. Never give up and good luck will follow. What did I tell you? This is someone who reaches that top of that mountain. You get there. The mountain is there. Go down it on the mountain. Oh, we've got abundance. Look, lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. Yes, thank you, Spirit. We are absolutely amazed at your clarity. But it also says be careful who you trust at this time. Yeah, so you're just very aware. I feel like something with the high priestess here. Yeah, well, yeah. But yeah, it even says something about being a parrot as well. Don't say stuff in front of people. Don't tell anybody your ideas. That's it. That's it. Don't tell people your ideas because they will ruin it or they'll go steal your idea. This is your idea. This is your plan. Keep it to yourself until it's successful. Because people, yeah, we've got two here. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. So it's what you're radiating off. We've got unicorn. Stress. We could be add stress. Yeah. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. Yeah, it's just believing in it. It's having that faith as a mustard seed. That's all you need. Anything else, Heavenly Spirit? Heavenly Angels? I ain't even had my coffee yet. And here I am, the Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Yes, this is rising like the Phoenix. This is what I feel this gives me, this vibes. This vibes gives me rising like the Phoenix because, going from, having been in the Ace of Cups in reverse, which is not a good place to be. It's like, it could be starting from scratch even. Sometimes, you can be homeless and have nothing and then you can, before you know it, 2 years down the line, you've got a home, you've got like a job, things, they could shift once you make that change and make that decision. Just the acknowledgement of, I need to heal from this and because I've got this plan. But keeping that plan to yourself, only get, like trustworthy people. No, because there's a parrot here that's going to copy it. That's what I feel, because a parrot copies. So don't tell people your plans. Don't go around. I'm not saying don't tell anyone. It's only trustworthy people, not someone who's going to go and run and steal your idea, because there'll be people like that. We've got celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Yeah, we've got patience and abundance peeping out here as well. Look, patience, slow down, change your attitude and clear your mind. So, and it says you are right to be strong and optimistic, and the opportunities ahead, lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success and prosperity. Order. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. This is birth. This is what this is, this travel. This is like, yeah, once you make that acknowledgement, once you make that decision, once you write out that plan, that it shifts the energy. The universe is like, thank you. Whatever you ask for, if you believe, you will get it. That's the power of it. It's believing and knowing. It's not being silly like, oh, I want this. No, you have an ability. You are a gift. What you create with yourself, what you can manifest. Yeah, it's like, honestly, if you actually just believe enough, it's that belief. And people who say, oh, don't wait, just didn't believe enough. I'm telling them, don't believe. It's like faith. It really is. We've got a star. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. So I feel somebody has got that star in you, and it came out yesterday. Again, it's like, yeah, really, feel like same kind of vibes. It really is. And this is probably confirmation from spirit, that yes, you can do it. Yes, you can. It's like, Bob the Builder, can he fix it, Bob the Builder? Yes, he can. Someone can. And this might be your confirmation to yeah, you're right. Because a lot of people are in denial. But this is someone who's not. This is someone who's starting over, starting again, being able to see beyond this past, whatever it was, yeah. And this is in the past. Leave it there. But anyway, I hope everyone has an absolutely beautiful Saturday and Sunday, and the sun shining. Just get in your garden, have some fun. Make yourself some mocktails. But yeah, I love you all. Take care. God bless, and I will see you soon.